Hello students, today we are going to start with a new grammar topic, that is modal auxiliaries. Auxiliaries are also known as modal verbs. They are nothing but helping verbs used with the main verb to convey meaning. Now different example of modal verbs are can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would, used to. All these are known as what? Modal auxiliaries or modal verbs. Now here these modal verbs, they convey different meaning. Now today we are going to see each modal verb with the meaning which it conveys. Now first, for example, is can. Can conveys meaning like permission, ability, formal request. Now see the first sentence here. Can I borrow your book? In this sentence we come to know with the word can that if here the person is seeking permission. Next one, can you lift the bag? Here the person wants to know whether the other person has the ability to lift the bag. Or the other example of ability is here you can say I can bake a cake or I can swim. All this, both the sentences here, they convey meaning like ability. Can I see your purse? Here you are making a formal request. So here we come to know the word can is used to seek permission, to show, indicate your ability, and it is also used for formal request. Next one, could. This could be the right road. Here in this sentence, the word could indicates probability that you're not sure, but you're just making here you can say just thinking that it might be correct. You could take up this part-time job. Here you're giving a suggestion to your friend or someone that you can take that part-time job. I could hear a dog barking all through the night. Here in this sentence, we are using past tense of can to indicate ability here. Next, may. Here the word may is used to seek permission, to grant permission and to show probability. Like may I come in? Here you are seeking permission. You may come in. Here the permission is granted. Here the word may is used to grant permission. I may be away from home this Sunday. Here you are showing probability. So here the word may is used to seek permission, to grant permission, and it is also used to show probability. Next one, might. It might rain today. Here the word might is used to show probability. You might want to sleep after such a long journey. Here you are suggesting your friend that the person would like to sleep. I was afraid that if I asked him again, he might refuse. Here the past tense of may is used. Will. Will you pass the salt please? Here will is used to make a request, here you can say. I will get a first class this time. Here it shows, here it indicates determination. We will come to know the news by tomorrow. Prediction. You're predicting. Shall. We shall be in America tomorrow. It shows prediction of future. I shall solve this problem on my own. Your intention. Shall I give you a piece of cake? You are making an offer. Shall we go for a movie? Advice. You shall be punished later on. Means here it is used to for command, and it can also be used for threat here. Would. I knew that would be difficult. Here the word would is used as a past tense of will. When I was a child, I would always get up at 5. Means here it shows your past habitual action. I used to swim when I was young. Here the word used to shows your past habit. should. You should do your homework regularly. Advice, you are giving an advice. We should leave by tomorrow. You are giving suggestion. You should vote during election. It is your duty or obligation, you can say. Must, you must submit your project by tomorrow. It is an obligation, you should do it. So all this modal verb, they convey different meaning. You should know what meaning it conveys. In your exam, they can give you a sentence and they can ask you fill in the blank with modal verb conveying prediction, or fill in the blank with modal verb showing past habitual action. So you should know which modal verb conveys what, and accordingly you have to just fill in the blank here. Now we will see the exercise here. Rewrite the following sentences in the ways instructed. I want to start my own company. Use a modal auxiliary showing determination. Means here you have to use a modal verb which indicates determination. So here you can say, instead of want to, you can write I will start my own company. Understood? It shows the word, the modal verb, the will, it conveys determination, that you are willing to start your own company. So here you will write, I will start my own company. Next one, constant contact with customers kept the company close to the market. Use a modal auxiliary showing ability. Now if you want to show ability here, what you can do, you can use past tense of can. Like constant contact with customers kept the company, or you, instead of kept the company, you can write could keep the company close to the market. You can use the modal verb could here. Constant contact with customer could keep the company close to the market. For years at the back of my mind, I had nursed the vague illusion that I might write. Now use a modal auxiliary showing ability in place of possibility. Here in this sentence the word might shows possibility, but here they are saying you have to write modal auxiliary which shows ability. So which modal verb shows ability? Can. So here you can say, for years at the back of my mind I had nursed the vague illusion that I can write. Just remove the word might and write here can. As your king, I need to know if all of you are contented. Use a modal auxiliary conveying an obligation. Now the word must, it conveys obligation. So here you can write, as your king, I must know if all of you are contented. You have to remove the word need to, and instead of need to you will write here must. Develop self-esteem in yourself and in others. Use a modal auxiliary conveying advice. Now for advice you can use the modal verb should. So you can write develop self-esteem in yourself and in others. So you can write you should develop self-esteem in yourself and in others. Start your sentence with you should. You should develop self-esteem in yourself and in others. Next one. You dash go now. Use modal verb to grant permission. Now the modal verb can is used to grant permission. So you can write, may is used to grant permission. So you can write you may go now. What you will write? You may go now. Next one. Dash I give you a piece of cake. Use modal verb used for making offers. So you can write here, shall I give you a piece of cake? Understood? You have to use the modal verb shall here. Dash you print this letter for me. Use modal verb used for making formal request. Now for making formal request we can use modal verb can. So you can write here, can you print this letter for me? Two-wheeler riders dash wear helmets. Use modal verb indicating obligation. Obligation means must. So two-wheeler riders should must wear helmet. Or or you can also write should here, but must is the proper answer. My grandmother dash rangolis. Use modal verb indicating past habit. Past habit means in past grandmother used to do. So my grandmother used to make rangolis. You can write here. I hope you have understood. It is very easy. Just what you have to do, you have to know what the modal auxiliary, the modal verb, and what meaning it conveys. If once you know the meaning conveyed by the modal verb, you have to just change the sentence or fill in the blank in your exam. You usually this type of question which I have given you all in the exercise here, like changing the entire sentence using the modal verb which they ask you, or the blank. They will give you a blank and they will ask you to write the modal verb which is being asked in the bracket here. So that you have to do. For that you have to just learn the modal verb and the meaning which it conveys. Then you will never make a mistake here. So practice it. I hope you have understood the topic. Thank you.